So I was reading Jeremiah 6, chapter 6, but verse 29 and verse 30 kind of gave me pause. I'm going to put it on the screen, but, pretty much it was saying that, you have not separated from evil. And as I'm reading that, I start to think back on, what we're taught, right? Oh, you got to forgive. You got to love your enemy. You got to, turn the other cheek type stuff. I don't think we really understand these things. I really don't. And the actual enemy, our enemy, loves it, because that puts him in a position to consistently abuse us. And we put ourselves in a position to be consistently abused and say, well, Jesus said that I have to do this. I don't think you understood what Jesus said. I don't think we as a whole understand what Jesus says. And it's evident by the fruit of it, if you look at the church, because in the church, you consistently put yourself in a position of being abused because we don't read, because we don't fact check, because we don't follow up, we don't hold somebody accountable. And I can't even say the word because it's just that profound, right? We consistently put ourselves in the position of being abused. Yeah, instead of separating from evil. Well, you can't. Well, here's a question: can you forgive and truly forgive and but not be around that person and separate yourself from that person? Can you do that, or is that not true forgiveness? Can you love so-called love your enemy from a distance? And how do you actually love? What is the actual definition of love according to the one you said who said it? What does he define as love? Do you actually understand that? Do we actually understand that? Yeah, I think we need to do a lot more of separating ourselves from evil. And evil, it's a broad word, but it's a lot of times too, we don't realize that the evil that people do is not the most obvious thing, like, oh, I'm about to murder a bunch of people. No, it's not. That's evil, sure. But it's more subtle than that too, and we don't recognize that part, and we consistently still put ourselves around those people and then wonder why we reap what they reap. We link ourselves to them, and we get the same benefits that they get, and it's not a benefit. It's a bad thing. Yeah. I was also looking at Matthew. I was reading chapter 11 and verse 12. Always gave me pause, and Luke 16, chapter 16, as well, verse 16 is a reference to that too. And that always gave me pause, but it seems to be more clearer now when you look at it from the context of Isaiah 35. I think it's verse 8, and same thing. We have to separate ourselves from evil, and evil is going to do what evil do. And we have been taught to put ourselves in a position to just be consistently abused by evil and not separate. Matter of fact, we join together with them. And then when it comes time for a judgment, we wonder why we get the judgment too. Because you've joined yourself with evil. You have not separated from evil. All right. There's that Saturday morning. Just thinking out loud.